Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Back in Memphis, the Grizzlies tip off a beginning of a homestand. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves. And last year, they were able to take the edge in the series thanks to some clutch play.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jarrett Allen.
Back to Doncic. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
And so just over a minute and a half played. And Doncic throws it down.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and let you hear about it.
Now here's DiVincenzo. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Allen left side. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Doncic. And the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, there's a mix of touch and power that Luka Doncic brings to the game. You can't take him lightly when he touches the paint.
Randle outside. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks down the 3 ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you. Clock is at 3. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. .151 left to play in the first quarter. Back to Jackson. No good on the triple. Minnesota in the lead. And here's the fast break. Randle leading it all the way.
Well, Julius Randle in the open floor can be a real problem and shows you that right there.
Outside Jackson. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Randle. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Allen outside. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. And then Allen slams it in.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Pass to Bull. Puts up a 3. They get the rebound. And another shot. And Bull with the lay-in.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Here's DiVincenzo. Guarded by Doncic. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. From downtown, it's hauled in by Doncic.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Yeah, Bull with the unique combination of height and skill. That's a challenge for any defender.
And so Bull nails both of them. There's 21 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. Still scoreless. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Allen on the wing. McDaniels gets a wide open look. A basket good off the assist from Allen. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Minnesota on top, leading by 14. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
Now here's Conley. Brogdon outside. 5 on the clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Maggini picks one up.
That's the big, strong, physical body of Malcolm Brogdon, able to take the contact and still get a shot off.
Brogdon hits them both. And Anthony's got the ball here for Memphis. They trail by 1. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Picked by Reed. Dillingham. And the slam dunk by Dillingham. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Stolen by Reed. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
They set the pick to the inside. Stolen by Reed. Pass to Dillingham. Here's Okeke. And here's Reed. Over to the left wing. To the wing on the left. From the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Edey. Another shot. Shoots over Reed. Nails the baby hook.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Here's the screen. Pass to Brogdon. Back to Reed. Sinks the three-pointer. Reed's got the lead up to 4 now for Minnesota.
Well, this is the value of Naz Reid, a center who can shoot it with great consistency from range.
Down low, and he takes a fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Conley gets the bucket.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
It's Anthony with the drive. Reed with the block.
Give Naz Reid credit. He perfectly timed that block. Wow.
And there's 1:45 left now here in the second. And Bull wide open. He shoots. The Grizzlies with another miss. Handle with the ball. They set the pick. Allen outside. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Shot clock at 5. Here's Randall. Doncic with the block.
Boy, Luka has decided he wants to become a more complete defensive player. How about choice on the pipes?
The Grizzlies trail by 4. It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure if he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Allen's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Doncic, no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Spins. Kicks it out to Allen. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Bull. And Bull sends it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Offensive rebound. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Timberwolves lead by 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Now, Doncic. Outside Jackson. Back to Doncic. Pass to Bull. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jared Allen. Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Wow, well, wouldn't he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 1-point game. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to McDaniels. Over Jackson. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 5.
You have to anticipate those quick release opportunities. Jaden McDaniels ready on the catch.
Back to Bull. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Bull can't hit. Minnesota in the lead. Back to Randall. Inside. Allen. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Doncic. And McDaniels with the block.
McDaniels with the defensive presence twice on the pipes.
Doncic outside. Shoots.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Pass to McDaniels. Doncic with the steal. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Jackson.
And anytime Jackson gets near the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Randall outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, that's a quick strike from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In catch-and-shoot situations, those scoring instincts are right on point.
Doncic from deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some. He's got 7 as we approach the 4th quarter. Still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Randall outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. The Timberwolves hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become a walking bucket, folks. This is now an elite NBA scorer. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pass to Kennard. Anthony right side. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
How about that? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, big-time defender, and sends that one back.
Drills the three-pointer. Brogdon's got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Pass to Dillingham. Here's the floater. And he sinks the layup. Dillingham's got 6.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Anthony with the bucket.
Well, you can see the speed by Cole Anthony on display. He can mix speeds. He can come right at you. That's a nice-looking drive.
Pass to Dillingham. Right over Cole Anthony. Wow.
Wow. And that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg. That is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Edey gets the bucket.
We have seen more than just a willingness from Cole Anthony to share the basketball. We've seen a real aptitude in this regard.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Yabusele. And here's Kennard. To the paint. Pass to Edey. Three-pointer, LeVert. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Minnesota on top, up 5. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the... 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Timberwolves leading by 5. Conley with it. Now Bol defending. Pass to Dillingham. To the left wing. Clock at 6. I've been looking around. And here's Conley outside. Here's Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Outside Conley. Here's Reed. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He told him he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
That is SGA at his best, running the floor, playing with pace.
Doncic outside. It's stolen by Allen. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Minnesota. Leading by 5. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Allen. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. He gets it in there. 17 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Randall outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And so it's Memphis with it. Doncic feeling it out. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's open. Pass to Randall. Now here's McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. Back to DiVincenzo. On the mark with the 15-footer. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle sticks for Minnesota?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good for basket number 6 for him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Doncic outside. 1:19 left to play in the final quarter. Back to Bol. No good from outside. Minnesota leading by 8. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Timberwolves.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Back to Doncic, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
The understated part of Luka Doncic's game, his strength. He is going to draw contact and usually make it.
Good on both. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up.